Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 9 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great week, folks. You're traveling, be safe. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. Don't take anything personally. Transform your life. When you refuse to take things personally, you avoid many upsets in your life. Your feelings of anger, jealousy, and even sadness will simply disappear if you don't take them personally. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials down 7, NASDAQ up 6, S&P's flat, gold contract down $6.50, trading at $1,727 an ounce. Silver off 2 pennies at $33.16 an ounce. Platinum down $3 at $1,574 an ounce. Light sweet crude down $2.23 at $87.05. That little baby still got an ABC structure on the way down to 81, folks. Bonds down a point and 3 ticks at 150.11. King dollar up 23 ticks at 80.94. Euro is at 128, and the yen is trading out at 81.71. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? We go from a price point today, get to a low out there of 1377, closes out at 1385. This little baby, folks, is going to struggle its way up to this 1433 price point. It's a very large ABC structure on the way down. The A to B looks like it's well, it is 125 S&P points. I suspect that we're going to get somehow up to this 1433 area. That's on your S&P cash. We look at the Dow Industrial, same type of setup in the Dow. Dow is a flat market out here today, down $7, but realistically a flat market. We're at 12,788. That little baby can get up to about the 13,083. Now, you know, when we talk about the Dow, and you know, we've talked about Hewlett-Packard. This is just absolutely amazing, no doubt. Well, Hewlett-Packard, folks, got blown away out here today. Did another ABC structure on the way down. This one here, $7. Yeah, this one here can bring it into $7. And right now we're at 1171. We take Hewlett-Packard and we put it back, and what you'll see is this: we're 1171. So your next swing point. Now watch how this works. Your swing point on Hewlett-Packard is 1075. Last time we came down, they had volume of 265 million. Well, last month, which you're talking about, you're coming down at 700 million. This month already, you have 477 million. So it's already more volume than the actual swing point, and that's going to set up basically a $7, $5 Hewlett-Packard. Pretty sick, no doubt about it. The news on Hewlett-Packard today was that they're saying that they had, when they bought Autonomy, folks, okay, which was a British company, in 2011, they're saying that they had a $5 billion fraud underneath it. You know, we'll see where this whole thing shakes out. But bottom line, we'll see if anyone ends up in the can on that one. That's a little more than pizza money, no doubt about it. NASDAQ Composite. What do we do with the composite out here? Composite was a flat market out here. 2916. We did 1.5 billion shares. Composites at that 2916 level, and I suspect the composite, you know, make that run up to about the 3,000 level. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. Let's go over to the world of bonds. We take a look at bonds. Bond market out here today is down $1. That's a big number. We did 298,000 contracts. Short contracts, folks. This is a pullback with light volume. We had gone topside with 558,000 contracts. We had gone topside with 500,000. Now, what's interesting is this. So picture this. Bonds pull back, really good. Market, however, can't get any breathing room to the top side. Let's go over to the dollar. We take a look at the dollar. Correlation inside the dollar. Dollar today only did 13,000 contracts. Now, we got into the low price today was 80.84. That was what? Testing the low of yesterday, which was 80.83. Yesterday you did 16,000. Today we did 13,000. You're going into 34,000 contracts. This baby is building cars, and it's building cars for higher price. We take a look at some of the large caps out here. What you had IBM down $1.15. Caterpillar was off 29. Oxy was down 54. We had Marvell off 14. American Express was up 63. Bernanke was speaking out here today, folks, and what Bernanke was basically saying is that the Federal Reserve, Chairman Ben Bernanke said an agreement on ways to reduce the long-term federal budget deficit could remove an impediment to growth, while failure to avoid the so-called fiscal cliff would pose a substantial threat to the economy. The bottom line is that if we all know anything, right, it's going to be December 31st, folks, that this thing comes down. Now, I'll tell you, hedge funds, insider trading, what's getting real close here is this. So check this out. Today, let's see, Matthew Matrama got indicted today. Now, what's going on here is this. The U.S. attorney is saying it was one of the biggest inside cases yet. Now, check this out. This is what I'm reading the Bloomberg press release. Now, this is where this is going to come to trouble, because what has been happening on a continual basis is that Steve Cohen, which is one of the largest hedge fund managers out there, he runs SAC Capital Advisors. There's been plenty of folks that have got indicted inside his foundation. Okay, it's not inside his firm, but it's inside his foundation. Well, this one here happens to be another one. But check this out. This is about $276 million, okay? The prosecutors are saying that bottom line, and if you trade any biotechs at all, you're going to know this upside down, because it was about Wyatt and Elan. And Elan Corporation, folks, if you remember, that exploded on the way up and got smoked on the way down. Well, what the prosecutors are saying is that this hedge fund manager actually got it both ways. Now, to understand how Cohen's setup is, this is how it works, folks, is that you have SAC Capital Advisors. Now, the SAC Capital Advisors, however, okay, Cohen puts many hedge fund managers in business. So they're autonomous inside the business. But I can tell you, they're getting, when you have 4 or 5 that have already gone down, this is going to be intense. There's no two ways about it, because, well, anyway, we'll see where the thing shakes out. But it's something to pay attention to. The reason it's something to pay attention to, because when hedge fund managers do go down, and it's a very large hedge fund, there's a lot of selling that takes place simultaneously. We go take a look at Apple over here. So we have what Apple is this. Apple today, price spread out there. That ain't right. There's no way Apple went. It's interesting. There's a bad tick out there with Apple today. Let me find this. The tick is saying 560, but there's no way that baby went up to 560. So Apple, yes, she is. Okay, so Apple hit a high out here at the open of 571. That's after a monster downturn. I do expect that we're going to see Apple crawl up on a B to C of a much larger ABC structure on the way down. The A to B portion on this is just a monster, folks. You're talking about, $195. Apple went straight down from 701 to 505. That's intense. And you have a high volume low now at 505. You know, this can expand on the top side to 609 on a heartbeat. That's only a 50% retracement of a down move. That's a normal retracement, by the way, of a down move. Let's go over and we take a look at the gold contract. We have some divergence inside the gold market, and this is what it is. The contract itself, folks, you know, 1674 is game, and we're at 1727. But what you also have, okay, so that's not the end of the world, right? But what is happening is that inside the actual equities, there's way too many ABC structures on the way down, and there's many of them. And there's divergence in there, but I'll tell you, looking at that whole setup, it's not pretty right now. It's just absolutely not pretty. Let's go over to the oil market. We take a look at oil, and this is of course is going to be all about King Dollar. You know, it's amazing too. Time's going so quick, folks. We're on 2013 contracts now. So the crude oil, this is January of 2013. We're at 87.14 right now. The bottom of this swing point is 84.53. The larger place where oil wants to go, though, is down to that 81 price point. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. We're coming right back. We hit the Dow, finished down 7, NASDAQ up 6, S&P's up 3.5. We're going to be right back.